Hello, it's Bill with Colorado 4x4 Van. Here to give you an update on the build this week. Been working on the inside some more. And yes, it looks kind of like a mess in here. But we started on the wiring over the past week or so. And this is what we have. Not done, but a good start on it. There's a little / big Z. I guess we'll start with the layout. And I found a third water tank that I've had banging around the shop here for a few years. And it's 12 gallons, so I'm thinking about having 3 tanks. That one plus those, that'll put me at 104 gallons. Because 100 gallons was my benchmark, and I'd like to be over that. So that'd get me to 104. That's a 12-gallon tank, and it just happens to have the same dimensions as these two when it sits like that. So, the same height anyway. So I think I'm thinking about that. I'm mulling that over. And then propane, 3 tanks spaced, and I'm going to obviously build containment. This will all be built in. But 3 tanks basically takes the same space depth-wise as those water tanks. So I'm thinking about that. If I had 3 tanks, 2 that I'm running and 1 as a spare, that should, between the 3, it should last me a whole year. Both heating and cooking and all that. So I'm tempted to do that, but we'll see. I'm also mulling that over. I may go back to 2 and then have some more storage space. The bed, remember, goes out past this lower vent here. You can see it drawn on the wall there. So that front area would be tools, jack, and stuff like that. So I may go down to 2 again. I'm not sure. I'm mulling that over anyway. But as far as the wiring goes, my electrical box is going to be over here. And that'll have a speaker, stereo, the different controls and stuff on the front of it. And I'll have a cabinet door to get to the guts inside. Haven't decided if I'm going to put my multi-plus up here yet or not, or maybe down here. I haven't decided yet. I'll have to think about that a little more. But at any rate, go over the wiring. Here's some solar. This bundle is subwoofer and amp for the stereo. A couple of home runs here. These are the mains for my batteries, and they're number 4 sized. And then this blue and white speakers for my outdoor speakers over here. And then anywhere these come down, these are where the lights are going to be. So I got one there, here, a couple there, a couple there, a couple in the bathroom. And I still have a couple over this counter to do. Got some switches over there. These are switches that'll be on the bathroom wall outside facing the kitchen. And then I got power for my SOG and toilet down there. Power for my vent up here. And these are running lights that I'm going to have on the 4 corners up high outside, and I'll tie them into the truck taillights down here. So I'll have those to do. But I have most of this side yet to do. I ran out of wire. And to do this, all of the inside stuff I'm using outdoor wire. This is outdoor 12 gauge low volt wire. Usually you'll see it for like landscape lighting and stuff like that. Really tough, molded in rubber that can stand the sun and outdoor rough environments. So that's what I'm using for the low volt wiring in here, 12 volt. The high volt wiring, which I haven't started yet. Excuse the noise from the pup here. I'm going to use type UF wire, also 12-2. There's only going to be 2 AC circuits in here. One will be over in this general area for the microwave, and I'll have an outlet on the side, I think. The other will be back there for some things I'm going to do back there, and then probably have a 110 outlet back there also. So I'll have a 20 amp circuit back there, 20 amp circuit over here. And that's really all there's going to be. I could add one under the bed for some, in case I need to do some work or something, and I probably will have the wires there for that. Just like I'm going to run some extra 12 volts over into these compartments, even though I don't have anything that I'm going to use there. But I'm going to have the wiring there. And the way I'm designing this, I'm going to have bench, cabinets, bed, cabinets, bath, cabinets. So I'm going to be able to get around pretty much the whole camper behind cabinets if I need to add things later, but I'm trying to get as much as humanly possible on the wall behind the sheeting where it doesn't take up any space and it doesn't get in the way. It can never be damaged because it's not out anywhere. So that's my thinking there. And then I will, I didn't put the first strips up on the roof yet because I knew there was going to be so many crisscrossing wires here, and I wanted to make sure the wiring was done up there before I put them in. That way I wasn't having to cut and make channels where I didn't know where I'd need them. So I'm going to first strip this after the wiring's done. And then, yeah, still on the waiting list for the welder. He assures me he's coming, but everybody's busy in Colorado right now. Things are booming here, so everyone's busy. And I understand that. So at any rate, that's the update for this week. I don't know how many total circuits I'm going to have. I'll list them out. You know, you got to label everything. So I'll list them out, all the circuits, when I get there, but it's going to be pretty significant. The only thing I don't know for sure, like I said, is the MultiPlus. Its size. It's like 18 inches tall by 13 inches wide by 12 inches deep. Something like that. So, and it's a little heavy. It comes with a mounting plate and everything, so I'm going to have to put some backing for that wherever I put it. And I'm just not sure if I need to have it in the cabinet up here. So I'm thinking about that. If I put it under the bed, though, it's getting awful crowded under there. I could put it on the front up here, facing that way. I'm just trying to also put it in a place where you should almost never have to work on it, but if you ever did, you want to be able to get to it. So yeah, I'm debating where to put it. At any rate, it'll probably go under the bed because it's something, like I said, once it's installed and hooked up, you should never have to really do anything with it. And you really want it out of the way. So it'll probably go under the bed somewhere, either on this front face or on that wall there somewhere. I'm not sure yet. But I'm going to wire accordingly, so it'll be able to be wherever. Doesn't matter. Anyway, that's progress for the week. It looks like chaos now, but I assure you there is a method to my madness. We'll talk to y'all next week. Till next time.